Yeah, fine. Then, so today we'll be covering like how the process works with the multiple processes. Like if there is a layers of logic, if you want to
Mm-hmm.
do
Mm-hmm.
multiple process within the process, and if you have multiple pages, etc. Okay, the new
Mm-hmm.
concept is called layers.
Okay, process within the process.
Yes,
Okay.
like if you have a multiple process. Okay, let's see how this thing
Mm-hmm.
works.
Yeah.
Fine. So in this case, what happens is, let me just create one process in
Mm-hmm.
this. Okay, let me name it as anything. Just tell me what we should name it. Process name.
Layer.
Yeah, that's great.
Layers. Yeah.
Layers. Fine.
Your lap is good now.
Now it's fine.
Mm-hmm. What happened to that day then?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, something. Sometime it's
Mm-hmm.
weird or
Okay.
something. But now it's fine. Okay. So you can write some.
Process within the process.
Yes.
Layer is the process within the process. That's
This
what you can
is
say.
a process.
Within the process.
Yep.
Okay.
Fine.
Yeah. Fine.
Then click on this.
Mm-hmm.
Fine. So you can see this is a main page. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
whenever you create any process, there should be one main page. Fine.
Okay. Yeah.
After
Actually,
that,
I
mhm,
haven't observed this. We have a like, main patch till now.
yes. There is a main page, and
Mm-hmm.
here you can see the whatever process name we have given. Okay, let me just 1 second.
Hmm.
Is visible?
Uh,
No,
it's not visible.
no.
Yeah, yeah, now it's visible. Yeah.
Fine. So you can see we the name of the process is being written over here. Layers. You can see.
Hmm.
Then the descriptions we have given is being written over here.
Hmm.
Okay, and
Yeah.
here who created by admin or whichever user is being created. Okay, and what time he have created this process. Okay, last
Mm-hmm.
changes by who changes lastly. Okay,
Okay.
so
Hmm.
every information is being present over here, you can see
Yeah.
in this box.
Yeah, observed that before. Yeah.
Okay, you can,
Hmm.
let's try to delete it. You won't be delete, you can't.
Yeah, it won't be deleted. Yeah, it can't be
Yes.
deleted. Yeah.
Okay, you, and also start menu also cannot be
Mm-hmm.
deleted, and can delete it. Okay,
Oh, we can delete it. Okay.
these
Mm-hmm.
are the two things you cannot delete it. Okay, but end stage can be deleted, and you can just drag and drop over here.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Fine.
Yeah.
Then let me just write down something. This did item maybe
Yeah. Variable. Yeah.
variable, right?
Hmm.
And you can say var one.
Okay. Data type is number.
Sorry, so data item. No? Yeah, you can see which type of things it is. You can see it's a date, password, then it's a text, there is a
Okay.
number. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
whatever you want, you can give it to. in this particular
Mm-hmm.
space. Fine.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's see, it's a date time.
Okay.
Our initial value, you can give it from here.
Hmm.
Okay, you can see it's a date with the timing as well. Uh, it will ask you to provide the timing as well. If you are giving only date format, then only the date one. Right?
Yeah. What's the current?
Then
Okay. Mm-hmm.
click on or descriptions you can give over here, like which type of data or variable it is, right?
It's a date time variable, something like that.
Yeah, you can say anything. What do you want to say?
It's a date time variable.
Date and
Time variable.
time variable,
Mhm.
right?
Okay. Hmm.
Just click on OK.
Yeah.
Now the calculation state,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
And here just do some calculations. Let me uh,
Mm-hmm.
put over here, and you can see calculation as
Okay.
sum up two dates, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Where is the second date?
Second date we need to create,
So one
right?
more data item again.
And you can just copy and paste over here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we can do that. The same
Yes,
copy. Okay. Okay.
yes. And you can copy the whole thing. I'll show you.
Mm-hmm.
Variable 2 and the date is 7,
Mm-hmm.
suppose, right?
Yeah.
This is variable 1, this is variable 2. Let's
Plus
see.
plus where too,
Yes, let's do the addition of to date.
and store it in a different variable.
Yes, we can do that.
Hmm.
Where 1, where 2. Then you can see I can
Store
store
it
in
in Z
some
sum. Okay. Anything.
update, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And
Click on store result. Yeah. Click
this
on it.
one, it will create one text.
Hmm. Hmm.
Why it's saying text? Your expression does not appear to be a valid, can only add a time span to our date time.
Can only add a time spent to it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We need to change this. Okay. Or what we can do, we can create another data, copy, then paste here,
Hmm.
or give the sum.
Okay.
Okay. And the initial value is 0.
Yeah.
Fine. Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
And this one, let's delete that. Variable 1
Plus variable two
plus variable 2
plus
and
sum.
store into sum.
Okay.
Fine. Validate. Your expression doesn't appear to be valid and it's saying some error can only add a time span to a date time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we can add only time span. Fine. Let's see. Let's try with some time.
Okay.
Okay. Let's say 10. Let's see how it's working fine or not. No,
Mm.
we cannot. What we can do, it should
Or
work.
else we can compare variable one is greater than variable two, something like
Yes,
that, and we can
yes,
just
that you
copy and
can
paste
do.
it.
Variable 1 is greater than Okay, variable 2.
Mm.
Sorry, variable
One.
1.
Mm.
Then store the value into sum. The following, the value to be stored is not compatible with the destination. Okay, so let me create boolean value because it will return you on boolean value, right? The expression will return you a
Yeah.
boolean, true or
Yeah.
false, correct?
Yeah.
So that
Yeah.
will be here. What was that? Let's see, flags, within the flags.
Okay.
So I can see uh, anything
Mm-hmm.
greater than, fine. Let me create. You can see within the flags there's a variable is being created, and now validate, the expression is valid.
How do you
Fine.
get the into the flag?
Yes, just create it because it's intelligent enough that it can, decide whether this will go to this flag or whatever, because it knows like what is the, outcome of this particular thing.
Okay. Uh-huh. So it
Got
went
it?
directly without any
Yes.
intimation to. I mean,
Yes.
it automatically took, right, based on the
Yes.
expression.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
When you create, click on this particular button, create a variable, it will automatically create one
Mm-hmm.
variable within the flags, right? And
Yeah.
evaluate, you can just evaluate as well, like date, time. The date one is this date one. Any date you can give it and test true.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
likewise, the same thing works. And what we can do, sum is not there. Okay, greater than. After that, we have, you can see, let's join it,
Mm.
fine,
Yeah.
and run it. Let's see what's the
Mm-hmm.
answer. Okay, if there will be any error, it will show the error 1, 2, 3, something like that. If there is any error exists, okay, let me
Okay.
just check. And if I do not join this particular thing or something is missing, okay, you'll see when you just reset it, it will say
Yeah.
one error. So what was the error? It will show you. It is in main page. Stage name is calculator. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
error is equal to error type is error. And what is the error? Missing link. Okay,
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
saying missing link. Repairable, it's saying no, it automatically
Mm-hmm.
cannot repair it. You need to go and check where you have
Mm-hmm.
missed it. Fine. So what you to do? Link those things.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Fine. Now reset. Now run it. Okay. Now it says false because
Yeah.
this value is this one and this value is this one. Fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Got it?
Yep.
Now other thing is we need to create one page. Okay, so to create another page, what do we do? Let's delete it. Let's delete it. Okay, you can copy all the things. Just copy it and paste it over here. Okay, you can
Mm-hmm.
see
Yeah.
you can copy everything, whatever
Okay.
present there. Right?
Mm. Yeah.
The start also. There must be one start stage should be there within one process. Okay. Now the next step is I'll be creating one page over here.
Mm-hmm.
New. Okay. Right click here in the main page. Just right click. Fine. Create a
Mm-hmm.
new.
Okay.
And the page name, whatever name you want to give. For the timing, let it be page one. Fine.
Okay. Yeah. Huh.
Then I want to access this particular page. So let me just print something here. What we can do,
Write a
a
note.
variable. Let me, what is the variable, data variable, data
Yeah.
item.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I can do, data variable, and so data type number, initial value is 5, and
Mm-hmm.
initial value is 5.
Now we are writing in page one, right?
This is in page 1. Fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see how
Yeah.
to connect it with the page, main page.
With the main page. Okay. Got
Fine.
it.
If we can have multiple pages as well, like multiple pages, page 1, page 2, page 3, any name you can give. And those pages
Mm-hmm.
can be connected with each other. You can
Mm-hmm.
call this particular page in this main page, or some if I have page number 2, that page 2
Mm-hmm.
can be called over here.
Okay.
Okay. So how to call it? I'll show you.
How to call main page?
Yes, main page you cannot call main page because as I said in main method in Java we have public static void main, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
From main only you can start executing the things, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Similarly, this is the main page. From here you will be executing everything.
Okay.
The start of
Mhm.
execution start from here only.
So now you are saying like how do we link the page one to main page?
Yes, yes, we'll do
Mhm.
that. Fine.
Okay.
So how
Yeah.
to do that? Let's see one thing. I'll be printing this value plus one calculation state. Let me. Where is the calculation? Okay, and here, and this is the data one
Mm-hmm.
plus
Five.
one or whatever you can give, and in the same, I'm saving it.
Okay.
Right. So it will increment this value each time whenever we run it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's ring it.
Okay.
Fine.
Mm-hmm.
So that you can see the changes over here.
Yeah.
Okay, and
Yeah.
here if I want to call that page, there is something called page over here. Here you can see.
Yeah. Yeah. Page.
Okay, create a reference to a existing page, add a new page, and create a reference to. So there are three things being written over here. Okay, when you click on that page, it will pop up this thing, and it will say create a reference to an existing page because we have already created one page one. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
we want to reference that page in this main page. Okay,
Yeah.
so this is our
Main
the
module.
options. Yes, this is our option we need to click.
Create a reference to an existing page. So we have already an existing page one.
We need to
So
reference it.
reference it.
Correct.
If we do not have a new page, then we need to
Yes, add
add
a
a new
new
page. Create
page
a reference.
and
Okay.
create
Good.
reference to it. And there is another thing, add a new page without creating a reference to it.
Reference to it. Okay. Yeah.
Page one, You need to select that page. If you have multiple pages and it will be listed down over here, you need to just select those pages, which one you want to reference it. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
Finished it.
Mm-hmm.
Now join it. Let's see. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And reset. Just run it. It will go to page one. You can see
Mm-hmm.
now data is 6. Now
Yeah.
it came to main page again and end.
Okay. Got it. Got it.
Got it?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it will execute it's from start, then it will go to the page. Okay, once the
Page
page
one.
is reached, then it will go to the page one. Fine. Once the page one execution completed, then it will again come to
Main page.
main page. If I have another
Okay.
page, suppose I have one more page, I can create or duplicate,
Okay. Page
or
two.
I can say page 2.
Mm.
Fine.
Mm.
Okay, and here,
You can copy the same logic.
yes, and you can have another page here, right? And create a reference to an existing page. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
page 2 now,
Existing page two.
right?
Yep.
And you need to add it.
Link it. Oh, we already linked it, right? Okay. Okay. Yeah.
No,
Got
no,
it.
it was on the on the top of that, but we didn't linked it.
Okay. 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 So reset it and run it.
Yep. Now let's see. Is it going to page 1 and 2?
It went to page one
Yeah,
and it went to page
page
two
2.
now.
Now
And
going
now
to
it goes to main
main
page.
page,
Yeah.
right?
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, this is how the layers of page works. Fine.
Oh, okay. Cool. Cool.
Multiple things we can write, like we can loop through that. Let's do some looping as well here.
Mm-hmm.
For looping, what we did, can you remember?
Um, I mean, you took the like anchors and connected to them.
Correct. 1 second. We need to take one decision stage and max count, minimum count also,
Yeah.
remember, in the
Yeah.
first class.
Yes.
So take one data item.
Mm-hmm.
This is you can see loop count. Okay,
Yeah.
you can make it as a
Loop count.
loop count.
And initial value, we can give it a like 0. And we'll just
Yes,
store it
it's
in
a
the same
number
loop count.
type. Initial value is 0. Okay,
Mhm. Yeah.
and just copy this, paste here,
Okay.
and
We
it
just
was,
give it like 5. 5
yes,
should be fine.
is a maximum loops, right?
Yeah. Max loop.
And you can give as a 5
Yeah.
and click on OK.
Now we'll take the calculation.
Yes, for calculations, we don't want here to calculate anything. What we'll do,
Mhm.
we'll do something called validation. Then, okay, where is that decision making? Okay, we need to do some
Mhm.
decision making over here, right?
Yeah.
If,
Loop
okay,
count less than max loop.
loop count is less than,
Max loop.
remember in
Yeah.
the first class we did.
Yes.
Okay,
Max loop.
okay, fine.
Validate.
Expression is valid. Fine.
But we are not incrementing.
Yes. For increment, we'll do what? We'll have one. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, 1 second. For that, we must have one more variable. Okay, what
Yeah.
is the decision? One. Okay, decision one, this one. Whether we need to check loop again,
Mm-hmm.
anything you can give, like need more loop.
Okay.
Okay, that's the good way to write the meaningful names. Need
Mm-hmm.
more loop, it will say fine. So what you will do here, then yes, let me just connect this.
Mm-hmm.
Then it will say if yes, need 1 second. Let me go to this, and it say loop count is less than max loop. Okay, if it is max
Test
loop,
the
then
boundary.
what we'll have to do? It is not gonna end. We need to increment this value to one loop count,
Yeah.
right? This loop count need to be incremented to one.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
what we'll do? We can make one more variable.
Mm-hmm.
Fine.
Yeah.
Let me just create one data item, and here you can see count.
Mm-hmm.
Make as the count. Name is that count. Fine. And
Okay.
here data type is
Number. No, it went password.
1 second. Password no. Number initial value. No, no, no. We did something wrong. Let's see. We need one calculation stage. Let's see. We have already done it in
First, second, or third. Yeah. Go with collection two. I think we should get over there. Yeah, this one. Yeah.
yes, decision and calculation one, right? You can see
Yeah.
here we have done loop count plus one.
Yeah.
Correct?
That's what I said before.
Yes, 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 yes.
Hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
good, good. Where was that? This one.
And you said like we need to switch it yes and no and all, right? From yes.
Yes. Let me just delete one. Pages. Fine. Here we need one calculation stage, right?
Yeah.
What is that?
Or
Calculation.
else we can copy from that, right?
Yes,
The
we
same.
can. We can copy it. But I just want to show you something different.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And here you can see you want to do something called loop count plus one
Mm-hmm.
and save
Yeah.
it back to the loop count, right?
Yeah.
Increment loop count. So it's valid. Yes, expression is valid. Fine.
Create a decision.
And you need to join this.
Mm-hmm.
Fine. Something went wrong.
First we need to put the calculation and then we need to put the decision.
Correct. 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 This one.
Yes. And go to the calculation ones. I think we need to change the expression in the calculation. Not in the calculation, the decision. I'm sorry.
1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Okay. This is my
Loop
count.
count.
Okay. This is my
Incremental. Increment one.
increment one.
So in this
Here,
decision, we need to put the expression. Loop
and
count is less
here,
than, yeah.
this is
And
being
put,
done.
yeah, this is done.
Fine.
And we need to put the anchor.
Okay. Okay. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Fine. So what we'll do,
Mm, link. Yeah.
we need to link it, right?
Yes. I think we also need to take the anchor one.
Yes, yes, yes. For that, what I have to do is,
Mm,
okay, this is yes, and I need to take some anchor
yep.
over here
Mm-hmm.
and anchor over here.
And we need to join them.
Fine. One
Oh,
second.
it's not coming. Mm-hmm.
Fine.
Yep.
Now
Yep.
join it
Yep.
here,
Mm-hmm.
here,
Mm-hmm.
and here. Fine.
Yeah. And we need to change select it and change the S and no.
Yes or no? Because if it's a less than max, then it
Yeah,
will
yeah.
it should increment. Correct?
But it will go to end. So that's the reason
Right?
we need to
Yes.
change
We need to switch.
switch. Yes.
Alright?
Yes. Now we will reset it and run it.
Okay, let's run it. Let's see what happens.
Just reset it and run it.
Yes, you remember, right?
Yeah.
Now it will loop through in
Increment
that
three,
3
4,
until 5.
or 5. And it will go to end directly.
Correct?
Yes.
Okay. So that's good.
Mhm.
That's pretty good. If I want to execute my page, this page one multiple times, what I'll be doing, I'll be put somewhere in this. Okay,
Okay.
that it
Uh-huh.
will multiple time it will be executed. Right?
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Let's see. Or I can do one more thing.
So you'll put the page one in between.
Loops, right? Let's see
Mhm.
this page and create a reference to the page. Page number one,
Mhm.
finish. Okay, and let's join this. It is not join. You can see it is joined here, and it is there is no link in between
Mhm.
this page one. So what do you have to do? Put over here, then join the link. This to this, then this to this, and this to
Okay.
this.
Okay. Okay.
Got
Got
it?
it. Yep.
Fine. So when you just run it, let's see how many time it will run it.
Oh, page one is getting.
Multiple time we are trying to run those pages or any pages. Like if you want to do some other pages as well, you can do it multiple
Mhm.
times. Right?
Okay, you are doing the page one executing multiple times, right? Making
Yes,
page one.
yes, yes,
Okay, okay,
yes, yes.
got it.
Got it?
Mhm. Yeah. What if I want to keep like page one and page two also?
Page two also you can write over here. Okay.
Oh,
In this
in top
same
of
line.
that, I can also write the page two and I write
Yes.
do the
Anywhere.
connection, right?
Yes, anywhere in that loop because it's a loop, right? For loop
Yeah.
or whatever loop we use in Java,
Yeah.
and whatever we write within that loop, that will be, executed that much of time, that much
Okay.
number of time. correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
got it.
this is how we do like multiple times looping through
Mm-hmm.
pages and anything like we have within that loop.
Oh, okay, got it.
All right.
Yeah,
So one more thing, this concept is clear, right? Or how to create a page, or how to look through that page, and
yeah, sure.
you can write multiple things over
Mm-hmm.
here. Like you can just do something and
Mm-hmm.
write down over here, or increment, decrement something, whatever.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay, got it. Yeah.
Everything you can do it.
Okay.
Then in this, let me create one more thing. One more. Let me delete this first. This is no more you.
Yeah, you can find the delete option. Yeah.
Yeah, just select it, and in from your keyboard you can just delete it, or you can right click here and delete it. Right?
Okay.
Or you
Mm-hmm.
just cut here and paste somewhere. You can do that. For the
Mm-hmm.
timing, let's delete it.
Okay.
Then let's join this particular thing,
Mm-hmm.
and you can see. One second. In page one,
Mm-hmm.
okay, the page one. If I want to pass any value from here, okay, from here in this particular thing to in this particular page, okay,
Okay. So
from
you're
main
saying like you want to supply the value from main page to page one?
page one. So how to do that?
Okay.
And the
Mm-hmm.
return the value from there to and print over here. I can do that as well. Okay, that
Oh,
is
okay.
called input and output.
Oh, input on the output. Okay, okay. So giving the input from the main page, so we'll be capturing that. I mean, we'll be getting the output from the page one.
Correct,
That
correct.
input. Okay, okay.
Fine. So
Yeah.
basically, what happens in this input and output?
Input
Will
will be
be
given from main page, and we'll be capturing that value from the page one output.
correct, correct, correct. Basically, what we'll do here, let's see. One second.
It's like pass the values from page one to page two. Sorry, main page to page one,
Main page to
or main page to page two,
correct,
something like.
correct. And page one to page two, anywhere you can just
Okay.
pass the
Yeah.
values. So let's see. Click on the start menu,
Mm-hmm.
double click. It will show you something like this. Start is the name.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here the description is there, and you can see this is inputs tab is there.
Can you just close it and show me one more time, please? Can you just close it? Okay.
Okay. In this page one, there is a start menu, calculation, end, right? And
Mm.
here in the start, you double click on that start,
Okay.
and
Mm-hmm.
here you can see inputs,
Okay.
and there is something called add
Add.
button, remove button, right? Just
Yeah.
add something. So what
Okay.
you want, you can say I want to add something called input name. Any name you can give it over here. Fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Suppose I am giving what name I'll want. Maybe data 2,
Mm-hmm.
or you can write some descriptions. And
Data.
what type of is a number
Number.
and store in. And once you click on this, it will be stored in data 2.
Mm-hmm.
Fine. So the
Yeah.
input value would be data 2.
How did the input value is stored in data two? It automatically detected data two?
Yes, the whatever name if you can provide here as well. Okay, name or
Mm-hmm.
just click on this. Whatever name you have provided, it will name the same as a variable name.
Okay, okay. Got it. Uh-huh.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Fine. Then click OK. Or you can add multiple datas as well.
Mm-hmm.
Fine.
Okay.
Let me just do it. And this
Mm-hmm.
data is being passed from here. And one second.
Reset.
One second.
So in this page one only, right? You have given like data to date two and all,
Yes,
yeah.
yes. What's the initial value? What is the current value? Let's see. Let's run it. Okay. So we have created one calculation stage and we made this thing, this data to
What was the initial value of data two?
you can assign any value or you can make it as zero or whatever initial value.
So we can give it as like zero so
Zero.
that
Yeah.
we can get 10, right?
Yes. You can
Okay, okay.
give it as a
You can,
zero
okay.
value. Okay. And visibility is you need to uncheck this so that you can access this particular variable in other pages as well. Fine.
Mm-hmm.
Then after
Okay.
that we are incrementing the value to data to values. This data to value in this calculation stage.
Mm-hmm.
Calculation stage data 2 plus 10 and we are storing in the data 2.
Data.
Fine.
Okay.
Let's see. Run it.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can see it's 10. Okay. Again the value would be, let's see.
Page one, it went to zero.
You just observe the value of data 2 there. Okay. 10 then 0. Okay, initial value was 0, right?
Why it is becoming zero?
Yes. I'll tell you. Fine. It's finished, right?
Yeah.
So what we have done here in this calculation stage. Okay.
Data 2 plus 10, it will be 10, right?
Yeah. The data to value initial value was okay. What happens is, okay, in this thing, in this particular thing, okay, calculation, what you did is, just incremented a value of data 2. Okay, data 2 value was 0.
Zero. Yeah.
Okay, initial value was 0.
Mm.
Here you can see in this stage. Okay,
Mm.
initial value is 0. Then once this initial value is 0 plus 10, how much? It will be 10, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It will then check some condition, looping condition, and go to this page, and then again go to the page 1. In page 1, the value,
Will be the zero.
second, the value would be
Will be the
10.
zero.
0 plus
Okay.
10 already is done, na?
Yeah.
In calculation stage, data 2 plus 10, correct? That
Yeah.
means value would be 10. And
Mm.
this same thing is being first written in
Okay.
here 10,
When it
correct?
return again, it goes to zero, right?
Correct. And because in
Oh.
start menu also, you can see this data 2 and the initial value is always 0. We have already
Mm.
defined it. Fine.
Mm.
Let's change the initial value to something else.
Mm-hmm.
Not 0. We are not defining anything. Let's see. Is it working fine or not?
Mm-hmm.
Saying one error. What is that error? Okay, it's saying in the data 2 you are providing the blank data. You cannot do that. Okay,
Mm.
you need to provide some value. 0. Okay, and here what I can do, for each iteration I can store that value as well, like whatever value is being incremented for this particular thing I can store in some other value. Okay, let's see what we can do. One second. Need more loop? Yes, I need.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, calculation stays. Then it will go to this page one, and the same value, whatever we have, you know, written over here,
Mm-hmm.
data 2 plus 10, we are storing in the same data, right?
Yeah.
Instead of, if I create some
One
more
new well. Yeah.
new
Data.
value,
Mm-hmm.
some,
Yeah.
that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what happens with this sum. Still one
Mm-hmm.
error. There is any missing link.
I think it's correct only. I don't know why.
Page one start error valid stage store result in doesn't exist. Stage two store result. Okay. So it's saying you want to store this value of data 2 in here, right?
Hmm.
1 second.
Okay. It took like in the first one.
Okay.
Just make it in a different variable, like someone something like that.
Sum is already there.
Yeah, that's the reason you just give the other another name, like someone. SUEM one
Let's see.
in
Page one.
page one, I guess.
Page one is there.
Yeah.
Data one, data two. Let's delete it. Data two. Max loop. Exposure. Nothing. Hide from. Okay. The error. Error is 3. Stage to store the result in not accessible invalid expression data item. Okay. Uh, let's see. There are a lot of error. Need to check. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
it's 7.5.